It's me, Brodie McLeod, again, and I'm doing a bit of vlogging. Just another vlog for this slightly overcast but optimistic looking Saturday morning. I've not had my breakfast yet today, and I woke up at 1 a.m. and then I fell back to sleep, and then I woke up again at 5 a.m. went to sleep about 9, so not feeling full of the joys of summer today, but I've got some more expertly curated content for this beautiful content delivery platform known as YouTube. Might even stick it on Instagram and Facebook as well. I mean, I don't normally do that. I don't know why. I just stick to YouTube, but I've got a business idea, an app that I'd like to build. I've had this idea for I did it about 3 years ago, and I've just never got around to kind of getting my arse in gear and doing anything. There's so many kind of organisations out there that provide mentorship and support for sort of ethical business and small startups and stuff like that. I mean, it's very much really well catered for, and I'm just a lazy shit, or kind of had other stuff in my life that's got in the way too. But yeah, I just want to kind of outline. So it's called Stop2Eat. This isn't going to be the best pitch in the world. I'm not trying to pitch it really. I'm only going to get about 40 viewers if I'm really lucky. And like, to be honest with you, if you want to steal this idea, just do that. Like, I just think it should exist because it would be really good for loads of different reasons. In a nutshell, it's an app that you get when you go onto a bus, or potentially even any public transport, tram or train. You can fob in with your phone, tap an NFC tag, and scan your digital ticket. Either scan or integrate your e-ticket for transport. Once you've got transport, provided you get a day rider, so you can get off the bus and get back on it, you can get a 2-for-1 promotional meal deal at a participating restaurant. And this would be a sort of a government scheme, a collaboration between multiple organisations with multiple revenue streams that supports lots of different governmental initiatives, things like ULEZ and sort of Clean Air Zone, and ULEZ and Clean Air Zone are basically the same thing. Like I said, this isn't going to be a good pitch. I'll just read you the Gemini and go from there. It's all written down there. So I said I want to build, Alexa, pause it. I want to build an app called Stop2Eat. It's integrated with NFC tags on public transport to enable travellers to use a 2-for-1 promotional meal deal at one participating cafe, pub, restaurant or takeaway within close proximity of each stop along the journey. The scheme would be integrated with local authorities who, rather than paying participants, instead provide a bracketed rebate on business rates as an NFC, that should say, not NFP. That's right. NFP, not for profit, or CIC. It would have multiple social and communitarian advantages which align with current schemes and initiatives supporting small businesses and the struggling service industry, reducing air pollution and congestion by incentivising using public transport rather than driving, reducing drink driving, increasing social mobility for marginalised social demographics with loyalty schemes for older people, those with disabilities or acquired injuries, and those living on a fixed income, such as single parent families and others with long-term illnesses. I'd like to crowdfund the cost of initially building the Android iOS application and secure premises for HR and initial formulative developmental strategy. This would primarily involve consultation with local authorities and public transport providers, as well as appropriately located food and beverage businesses, development of brand, planning of business development and sourcing additional sponsorship, and from relevant collaborating charities and businesses such as TripAdvisor, Friends of the Earth, Greenpeace, Google Business and Yale. What would be the best way to begin planning and formulation of the business, and which UK organisations provide the best free mentorship for ethical startups? I'm going to let Gemini read this bit because I'm quite tired today, and like I said, I have had a shower but I've not had any breakfast, and I didn't sleep very well last night because of the medicine that I'm on. So I'm just going to click the speaker. Let's get the volume right so it doesn't, it's not too quiet and not too loud, because it reverbs through the screen recorder. But yeah, steal this idea. Connor, if you want to steal this idea, then that would suit me fine. Or alternatively, if anybody else wants to collaborate with me or thinks this is a good idea, then just reach out to me. I'm in a mental hospital at the moment, but I won't be forever. And I reckon this thing has got great potential and would improve British society if we could get it eventually rolled out onto TfL, onto the tube, as well as kind of Stagecoach, National Express, and the other kind of rail providers. It would, I think, be really advantageous, and it could help a lot of people achieve all the goals that the council are trying to look to work to improve and achieve. And this is not a Dragon's Den pitch. It's just me garbling sort of quite tired words at my phone. So with that in mind, here's what Gemini thinks I should proceed with.
This is an ambitious and socially impactful project. The idea of Stop2Eat aligns well with current trends towards sustainable living, supporting local economies, and improving social welfare. Here's a breakdown of how you could begin planning and the best sources for free mentorship in the UK for ethical startups. 1. Initial planning and formulation. A. Define your legal and business structure. Your proposal mentions being a not-for-profit, NFP, or a community interest company, CIC. This is a crucial first step, as it will dictate your legal obligations, how you can raise funds, and how you're governed. Community interest company, CIC, ACIC, is a type of company designed for social enterprises that want to use their profits and assets for the public good. It's a great fit for a project like Stop2Eat, which has clear social and communitarian goals. It has a community interest test and an asset lock, which prevents assets from being distributed to members. Charity, not-for-profit, NFP. A registered charity has a strict legal framework and is exempt from certain taxes. They are often seen as more trustworthy for donations, but have stricter rules on commercial activities. B. Develop a detailed business plan. A business plan is essential for attracting funding, partners, and employees. For an ethical startup, you'll need to go beyond a traditional plan. Executive summary. A concise overview of your business idea, mission, and objectives. Mission, vision, and values. Clearly articulate your core social and environmental values. How do these values inform your business model and every decision you make? Market analysis. Target market. Public transport users, tourists, commuters, and specific demographics like older people and single-parent families. Competition. Are there other loyalty or public transport incentive schemes? What makes Stop2Eat unique? Partner analysis. Research potential partners. Local authorities. How do their current initiatives, e.g., on air pollution, business rates, social mobility, align with your scheme? Public transport providers. What are their motivations for participating? Increased ridership. Food and beverage businesses. What is the value proposition for them? Increased footfall. The business rates rebate is a key selling point here. Operational plan. NFC integration. How will the technology work? You'll need to detail the process from tagging to redemption. App development. Outline the features of the app for both users and businesses. This includes user interface UI, user experience UX, and back-end infrastructure. HR and premises. What roles are essential for the initial phase? E.g., project manager, business development, app developer. Where will your initial office be? Financial plan. Crowdfunding. Detail your funding goals and what each phase of funding will achieve. Create a clear budget for app development, HR, and initial operations. Revenue streams. While at NFP-CIC, you will still have income. This could be from grants, sponsorships, as you mentioned, from Google, TripAdvisor, etc., and potential fees from participating businesses. Business rates rebate. Formulate a clear model for how the bracketed rebate will work with local authorities. This is a unique and key part of your proposal and will require detailed consultation. Social impact measurement. Key performance indicators. KPIs. How will you measure success? This isn't just about profit. You'll need to measure things like number of participating businesses supported, reduction in car journeys and associated CO2 emissions, number of loyalty scheme members from target demographics, user engagement with the app. 2. Best free UK mentorship and support for ethical startups. The UK has a strong ecosystem for social enterprises and ethical businesses. Here are some of the best organisations that provide free mentorship, advice, and resources. UnLtd. UnLtd is a leading provider of support for social entrepreneurs in the UK. They offer a range of awards, which include funding and tailored support for people with an idea, an early-stage venture, or a growing social enterprise. Their support is a combination of funding and one-on-one coaching and mentoring. Digital Boost. This is a fantastic resource for any business, but especially for ethical startups. They provide free one-to-one mentoring with volunteer experts in a range of areas, including business strategy, marketing, and digital skills. You can connect with someone who has experience in non-profits or tech startups. Social Enterprise UK. This is the national body for social enterprises. While they have a membership fee, they are an excellent resource for information, case studies, and networking opportunities. They run campaigns and can provide a wealth of knowledge on policy and the social enterprise landscape. The School for Social Entrepreneurs, SSE. The SSE offers courses and programs designed for people who want to start or grow a social enterprise. Many of their programs are free and include a mix of learning, networking, and peer-to-peer support. The Prince's Trust. If you are between 18 and 30, the Prince's Trust offers a free enterprise program that provides workshops, one-to-one support from a business mentor, and an opportunity to apply for low-interest loans. Local growth hubs and councils. Many local councils and regional growth hubs across the UK have specific initiatives and business support services for social enterprises and startups that benefit their local communities. A quick search for business support to your local area can often yield valuable hyperlocal resources and advisors. Getting started. 1. Start with the basics. Research the legal structure, CIC versus charity, and begin drafting your detailed business plan with a strong focus on your social impact and how it will be measured. 2. Connect with a mentor. Reach out to organisations like UnLtd and Digital Boost. Be prepared to articulate your idea clearly and what specific help you need. A mentor can help you refine your business plan, make key connections, and guide you through the initial stages. 3. Network. Attend relevant events, both virtual and in person, to connect with people in the social enterprise, public transport, and hospitality sectors. Look for webinars and workshops from the organisations mentioned above.
So yeah, I'm not pitching this. I just think it's a really good idea, but I don't have any way of making it happen at the moment because I'm in a psychiatric ward and I'm tired and I haven't had any breakfast and I'm quite depressed. I've probably got borderline personality disorder and sort of comorbid depression and anxiety and insomnia. So I don't really know how to do any of those things that are being advised to me, but if you do, then either just steal the idea, probably start it in Bristol, or contact me and I'll use my slightly more charismatic energy than I'm displaying today and my initiative and my intellect and articulate vernacular to help grow the business and make the world a better place. Have a good day.